Yeah. First of all, you're not squinting when you have them on,
Very live.
but they look really good. They frame your face beautifully.
Welcome. My name is Desiree Dubois, founder of Speaking with Shaune Arnold, attorney Shaune Arnold, who is the founder of Platinum Towers. Good morning. How are you doing today, Shaune?
Good morning, Desiree. How are you today?
I'm great. Do you feel empowered?
I certainly do. Now that I'm talking with you.
Well, you have a great program called Fast Path to Cash. You have a very special event coming up, but we're going to talk about that in a moment. But first, I want to find out more about you and the program itself.
Oh,
Take it
absolutely.
away.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Desiree, for inviting me onto your platform this morning to speak with your community and the community at large about myself and about Fast Path to Cash. Let me give you, first of all, a little insight into who I am. My name is Shaune Arnold, and I am a business attorney. I have practiced business transactions for 21 years in Southern California, specifically Los Angeles. This is my town. I love it here. And I have also been a business consultant for 30 years. And so, for all of this time, I have worked with and nurtured entrepreneurs and frustrated professionals, each of whom are sitting at the top of their career mountain. And they're looking around thinking, this is not my mountain. Or, okay, this is my mountain, but it's not working. I can't quite get to the summit. I work with these folks to fix their business systems. In 21 years of practicing law, I have seen a lot of train wrecks in business, and I have developed some programs to help entrepreneurs resolve those situations so that there are no more train wrecks and they are not creating a hamster wheel for themselves. They're creating stress for themselves. There are a couple of ways that I am doing this, and all of those come to bear in Fast Path to Cash. And this is a business planning and cash flow systems workshop that I am running on Saturday, October 3rd, here in Los Angeles. And I want to give you some idea of what is going to happen at Fast Path to Cash. Firstly, we are going to deal with business planning. Now, a lot of folks who are not in business yet for themselves don't want to deal with business planning because they think it's just too many words, it's too much research, you don't really need it, you've got this great idea. And a lot of people who are already in business for themselves think that they don't need business planning because they're already in business. The thing about business planning that makes it so critical is that it is dynamic. It is not static. You don't make a plan once and then stick the plan in the drawer and forget about it. Your business plan is a living document that can help you figure out how much time, how much money, and how much relationship capital you need to spend before your idea turns a profit. It helps you know whether you're dealing with an expensive hobby or a sustainable business model. And this is something you need to know whether you are new in business, whether you are in business and finding yourself struggling, or whether you are in business and you have reached a plateau and you want to figure out how to move forward from there. Strategic business planning is key. So we're going to deal with that at Fast Path to Cash. We are also going to delve deeply into cash flow systems. And these are areas that entrepreneurs typically don't even know about. These are your cash flow systems that iconic businesses have on lock. So, what I'd like to do is list those systems for you this morning and then talk about one or two of them that I think would be of special benefit to your listeners today. Can I do that for you?
Absolutely. Please let us know.
Fantastic. Just testing to make sure you're still awake. Your cash flow systems
They're
consist
listening.
of,
They're listening. At the edge of my chair.
awesome. Don't fall off. I don't want to repeat myself. Your cash flow systems consist of prospecting systems, your website sales funnel, your leads and your sales conversion systems, your key profitability reporting systems, and that's the area that we're going to delve really deeply in today, and your new business development systems. These are your marketing systems. And last but certainly not least, your staff. Everyone in your outfit is on your sales staff. And so you need to set up systems that are going to allow them to help you sell your products and your services. So let's look at a couple of these cash flow systems a little more closely. Starting with prospecting, I mentioned this one because this is an area where entrepreneurs typically fall short. We deal with a lot of mindset issues that stop us from prospecting. We have a lot of limiting beliefs that keep us from reaching out and talking to strangers. We have a lot of fear that we deal with when we start to prospect. And so when you create those systems, you will find that they will help you actually reach out and touch your tribe, and you won't have to deal so much with those internal issues that get you stuck and get you blocked. So when you are thinking about prospecting, I know it's a scary word. I call it the P word. You want to think in terms of live prospecting, virtual prospecting, advertising, like classic terrestrial advertising as prospecting, and then marketing materials that you create for your prospecting needs. Your live prospecting will consist of webinars. And of course, I say live, this is also virtual webinars and teleseminars, workshops that you might hold in your office or in the office of a joint venture partner. You want to set up systems that create these avenues of contact with your tribe. You want to set up systems that allow you to get out into your community and speak at civic groups, at church groups, at all kinds of associations and organizations so that people can get to know who you are, so that you can begin to be seen as the expert in your field. You can let your radio spots and your display ads that you put into newspapers actually speak to your tribe. You can ask critical questions that get people thinking about the pain that they're currently experiencing in business and how your product or service resolves that pain for them. And last but not least, you really want to look at your marketing materials. You can create display ads. You can create direct mail materials. You can create brochures and those little cards that you can hand out. You know, the little club cards that people hand to you wherever you go? You can create those for your business so that you can hand them to people and so that you can actually mail them out as direct mailing pieces. So you want to put all of those systems in place, especially if you're shy about prospecting. Let's touch for just a moment on the website sales funnel. You want to make sure that you are creating a graduated communication and contact system with you so that people can sort of dip their toes into the waters of dealing with you. You have some free things on your website. You have some low cost items on your website. You have some high cost items on your website. And you are integrating those very carefully with email marketing campaigns so that you are reaching out and touching people who have taken your freebies, but they haven't purchased anything. Or people who have taken your freebies and they've purchased your low cost items, but they haven't purchased your higher cost items. You want to create campaigns, marketing campaigns, so that people feel as though they're supported and they feel as though they are consistently communicated with so that they come back to you. They see you as the expert, and you are now beginning to occupy the shelf space in the mind of that consumer. When they need what you have, they're going to think of you. Your leads and your sales conversion systems. We are talking about going to other people's workshops. We are talking about trade shows. We are talking about networking events. You need systems in place for keeping a constant flow of people coming into your database so that you can touch all of your potential tribe. Key profitability reporting systems. Let's spend a moment on that. When I'm talking about key profitability reporting systems, I'm talking about monitoring your systems, your cash flow development systems. These are key indicators of your performance and how you're doing. For example, we have been talking about your website funnel and your online marketing and how you meld that with your email marketing. So you want to monitor these things in order to figure out how you're doing. So whether you are using Aweber or Constant Contact, Infusionsoft, whatever your database management system is, you don't want to just push emails out to your tribe. You actually want to monitor what goes on with those emails. Are people opening your emails? What is the opening rate of your emails? Because if it's very low, then you may have some tweaking to do in terms of getting people to actually open your emails. If they are opening your emails, are they clicking your links? If they're not clicking your links, then you have some adjustments to make. If they are clicking your links, are they purchasing your products? Are they interacting with you? Are they reaching out to you? If they're not, then you need to adjust your email campaign, either the ones you're sending out or creating new email communications so that you can touch those people again. You can answer their concerns. You can answer their questions. You can give them additional information that will make them feel supported and educated so that they will then begin to do business with you. So you really want to watch those email marketing campaigns of yours and then create targeted multiple communications to really bring those people in. So you see how that then begins to marry itself with the website funnel that you've built. So when you are thinking about your offline communications with your clients, you really want to monitor those as well. You want to monitor how you're bringing in your leads. Are you getting the correct leads? Are you actually getting leads of people who are interested in your products, interested in your service? In other words, are you talking to your tribe or are you talking to somebody else's tribe? You really want to monitor that so that you know that you're not spending money needlessly or that you're not attending the wrong events needlessly. You want to monitor your sales to new customers. You want to monitor your sales to existing customers so that you're building an entire profile of your of the life cycle of your customer, from the time they come in, picking up your freebies, to the time they buy your low-cost items, to the time that they come to your live events and they purchase your higher cost items. You want to monitor all of that to make sure that you're not dropping the ball somewhere, so that there's not a dip where people suddenly just fall off the radar and they're no longer communicating with you. That's the evidence of an opportunity for you to tweak your business model, to fix it so that you can actually communicate with people. Yes, ma'am.
So, so I know that some of the things that was part of your fast path to cash, and I know
Oh,
you have
yes.
7 pillars. Can you just give us the titles of those 7 pillars so that
Yes,
people get an
absolutely. Yes, there
idea
are
of
7
what
pillars of
information there is?
success. Are your prospecting, your website sales funnel, your leads and your sales conversion system, your key profitability reporting systems, and these are the systems that I've just been speaking to you about,
Describing.
your
Uh-huh.
new business development systems, these are your marketing systems, and
Okay.
your staff. These people who work for you, all of your team members, they are all part of your sales team.
Okay. And so
Okay.
that's what we're going to learn at the fast path to cash.
Oh, yes. That and so much more.
I can imagine. The thing is, I think a lot of people don't realize how detailed this is, and it only becomes evident when they say, "I've had a great month or a great week," and then they are not able to keep it consistent. And that consistency is the key, not only
Correct.
with your lead
Systems
prospects,
give
as you
you
mentioned, but with
consistency.
also with your cash. I mean, your cash flow. You don't want the peaks and valleys. You want to know that you have a baseline every month eventually keeps you do will be additional income from that. But that's what I find that a lot of entrepreneurs struggle with is just keeping and being able to depend on a baseline of income, a generated income, and then being able to have those growth spurts as well. So I know this is
Absolutely.
something that's applicable to
Absolutely.
any
And you
business.
know, the biggest key to all of that is the reason why I talked to you this morning about key profitability reporting systems in the business, because it is the existence of these systems that is going to allow you to get up to the 34,000 foot level and stay there working on your business, not down on the ground working in your business, servicing clients madly, and then suddenly you run out of clients. You realize that your funnel is empty, your pipeline is empty. How do you keep the pipeline full without exhausting yourself? It is these systems that I've been talking to you about today. Whether you are offline or online, whether you're doing email or touch, personal touch systems for prospecting, for selling your products and services, you need to do it through systems.
Well, I agree with you 100%. I also believe that no matter where you are in your business, many times we achieve certain levels of success and then we plateau or we, straight line. So now being able to keep it going and to keep growing. And no matter what products you have or what programs or services you have, it's just being able to keep it flowing. So tell us, well, when, and where, and how to get more information about your program on the 3rd.
Absolutely. If you would like to look at the entire program, that is at www.kickyourboss-to-the-curb-today.com. I know that's really long, but I challenge you to type it without laughing. www.kickyourboss, to the curb today.com. And if you want to speak with me directly, if you have some questions on your business and you'd like a little guidance, give me a call, 213-718-3468. I would love to support you in the growth of your business. May I give just one more little tidbit on the key profitability reporting system?
Absolutely.
Okay, I want you
Absolutely.
to reconsider this notion of your website marketing funnel and your email campaigns and the marrying of the two. So not only do you want to look in your database management system for how people are responding to your email campaigns. But you also want to go to the back end of your website. You want to make sure that you have engaged Google Analytics on the back end of your website. It's a plugin if you're a WordPress site. If you work through different types of sites, use the support system in whatever site you have to make sure that you can enable Google Analytics, because that will help you track your traffic to your site. You'll be able to tell what page they landed on, how long they stayed there, what page they went to. This is showing how people are engaging with you. Be very, very careful to also use the tracking features in your shopping cart. And this is the money interface on your products page. This will also help you track your traffic. And you can do some split testing of your ads, etc. Change your colors, change your taglines, change your pictures, and until you combination that is going to make your consumers just pop and respond to you and engage with you. Thank you, Desiree.
And thank you, Shaune. And it's specifically valuable information because of your law background. I mean, I think many times we have a lot of coaches and a lot of experts out there, but because you've been in front of so much and you've encountered so many business opportunities and business train wrecks, as you described them,
and I've worked with literally thousands of entrepreneurs.
Thousands in your year. So that credibility brings a lot to the table, and I thank you for offering it to our community as well as every entrepreneur out there. So thank you so much. If anyone wants more information, feel free to visit kickyourbossday.com. And until we meet again, stay empowered.